Okay, so in this video, I want to talk about the left hand of the accordion and how we can use it to get more of a jazz thing going. I'm not going to spend, I probably will make a second video on some different chord shapes that we can do. For this particular video, I want to talk mostly, try and keep it down to the one chord that you really need to learn if you're going to be playing Gypsy Jazz. It's a chord you're going to come across. It's called a minor 7 flat 5 chord. Sometimes it's called a half-diminished chord. In any case, it's a diminished triad with a minor 7th. Although it's never written as it's never written that way that I've seen. Mostly you'll see minor 7 flat 5 looks like this. Or you'll see half-diminished, which isn't my favorite thing, but it looks like this. Okay, and the reason we need to learn it is because it's the one thing you're going to come across that you can't play just something in your home row of major, minor, 7 diminished across that's going to work with your guitar player. In a lot of cases, your guitar player could be playing a really sophisticated chord, and as long as you have the basic triad that's works with it, you're fine. So if he's playing a D minor 9 chord or something, you can just play a minor. Not a problem. You don't have to have the 9th in there. You don't have to have the 7th. You can just do the triad. What happens with the minor 7 flat 5 chord is that we don't have anything that has that flat 5 in our home row. So finding this, it's just not there. I mean, major, minor, 7, diminished. That works up into a point. As soon as you add the minor 7, that's where a problem comes in with the diminished chord. Because basically, like I said, it's a diminished triad but that 7th against the diminished 7th is not so good. So if your guitar player is playing all of the notes of the minor 7 flat 5 chord, and you play a diminished, it also doesn't work. So how do we do it? I think there's a few ways of playing something that will work okay. My favorite is doing a minor chord that encompasses the top 3 notes. So in the case of the D minor chord, if you get rid of the root, we've got an F minor triad here, and that we have on the accordion. And then if we add the bass note, we've got it. Sounds great. That's the one you have to master, and I don't think there's any easy way other than just finding that shape and then just practicing going around and finding it from different positions. Once you have it, it's like everything on the Stradella system. You can move it around, and that makes it wonderful. If you got that shape, got it everywhere. So once you learn the one chord, you've learned all 12 of them. Then it's just getting it from one place to another. So if we go back and we take a look at the song that I started with, that Alone Together, it's a great one if you can find it in your iReal book or your real book, or buy the music. That would even be better. But this one has that shape many times. We could do a quick review of it. So it starts out with just a minor chord. You could make it fancier if you want, but just a minor. And here's that shape. Same again. There it is again. And then on the B section, same shape. And again. So it's really great. It's a great shape to know, and it sounds nice. It tells your ear what notes you can play over that chord. So spend a little time with it. Get it in your hands. That one's you're going to need to know. There's a lot of shapes that are easier and harder that you can apply, and maybe we'll take a look at that on another video. But this one's kind of mandatory because it's the only way to play a chord there that's not going to bump into something that the guitar player is doing. So give that some practice. Good luck with it, and we'll see you next time.